Hi friends, it's Tisha and I am back with another video. This one is a continuation from Friday's end of week check-in. If you were here on Friday, you know that Anna and my friend and I, we made some bread. And while I was at her house, she was so kind that we made bread that her and I baked and then sampled together. And then she was really kind to make another dough that I could bring home and try. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try rolling it out and then baking it and then letting Mike and Mia try it to see if they also like it. So let's go. I'm listening to Sade. The dogs are running around being crazy. Mike worked last night, so he's resting. And Mia doesn't want to be on camera ever, but she keeps coming downstairs to ask if the bread's done. So we'll get it done when we get it done. One thing I will say, and Anna did warn me, that the dough is very, very sticky. So I've put flour on my cutting board, and I'm going to try to, maybe I should put a little bit of flour on my hands, which I have here. Take my ring off. I've already washed my hands, but I'm going to take my ring, put a little flour on my hands, and then try to get the dough off of the plastic wrap. How has your weekend been? Mine has been pretty slow moving. I didn't do much yesterday and I haven't done much of anything today. I've done a little reading, I've done a little writing. I did some homework yesterday, watched a movie, but otherwise it's been really slow. I didn't leave the house yesterday at all. And really, if I had my way, I wouldn't leave the house today either. But I think I have to go to the grocery store. But I don't want to leave the house. Sometimes I just don't want to leave the house. I don't want to be like around other people, especially on like a Sunday at the grocery store. It's like, I feel like people lose their sense of common courtesy. So I kind of like to avoid it. Okay, so let's see if we can get this shaped. Anna was like a pro at it. She was really good at getting the dough right. But yeah, it feels really good. Like the dough it's like really nice, soft dough. And as a reminder, this bread is made with Greek yogurt, not butter. It's Greek yogurt, flour, and then Anna said that we needed an egg, which the recipe doesn't call for, but we added an egg, and it's really lovely dough. So we don't have to roll it out. What we did, if I can remember, is we made it into a ball. Anna made it into a ball. And then after she made it into a ball, she said, let's cut it into fourths. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I have a nice ball. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna cut it into fourths, and then we're gonna put it in our pan. We're gonna bake it at 375 for, I think, 13 minutes. I think she said Logan likes it at 10 minutes, but she bakes it at 13. And I think we had it at 13 minutes on Friday. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get a knife and we're gonna cut it into fourths. So let's do that. It's half, and then cut again. And what was really interesting that Anna said, she said the recipe also did not call for putting a hole in the middle, kind of like you're making a bagel, but she made a hole. And she said that they came out better that way than without the hole. She tried it both ways. So we're gonna do what Anna suggests and we're gonna put the hole. So I have my 4 pieces. It's still a little sticky, but I have my 4 pieces. I'm gonna put a little bit more flour on my hands. I'm gonna take one of them. And she rolled it kind of like this. She rolled it like this, and then she made it a circle. I remember saying like it looked like a donut, kind of. So that's that. That's one. And I don't think that we did put anything inside. I'm gonna use this pan for baking them. I think I should probably put a piece of parchment paper down, which I'm gonna get, and then Yeah, I think instead of spraying it, because I know for a fact we didn't spray anything, I'm gonna get a piece of parchment paper, put down inside, and then I'm gonna make the other 3, and we're gonna bake it at 350 for, we'll do 11 minutes. Okay, right back. Parchment paper. I should have maybe washed my hands again, but it is what it is. So cut this. All right. Put our parchment paper down. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make the other 3. But basically, this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a donut. It kind of, and she's in the hole. She said makes it. It comes out better once it bakes. Once it, I guess it rises and bakes. I've been feeling kind of weird this weekend, and I think it's because I had a dream about my dad on Friday. And whenever I dream about my dad, it's really odd. Like I always dream that I'm trying to get him. Like I see him across the street, and I'm like, Dad, Dad, and he sees me and he smiles, but then I can't catch him. I can't I'm like running to meet him or something, and I can't. I don't know. It's very strange, but I have dreams like that all the time. This dream, and so it always leaves me afterward feeling depleted and sad and miserable. This dream was kind of like that, but like different. My dad was smiling at me, and I went to like my dad's garage, and I saw this beautiful metallic blue Volkswagen Beetle that was restored. And I saw it and I thought, oh my God, it's so beautiful. If you know me, you know, like I love Volkswagens. I have had a ton of them. I have a Touareg that I absolutely love. I bought the day after Mia came home from the hospital. Recently I got a new GTI, which I love. So I'm a Volkswagen girl. My shirt says Volkswagen. So I became a Volkswagen girl because of my dad. My first car was a Volkswagen diesel Golf that my dad got for me. Well, actually, my dad didn't get it for me. It was my dad's that he gave to me. I want to clarify that. Anyway, so in the dream, I see this Volkswagen Bug, and I'm like, oh my God, Dad, is that for me? And he's like, yeah, it's a surprise. And he like smiles, and I'm so happy, but I'm never close to him. And then I wake up. I told Mike about it. I was like, oh my God, I had this dream that my dad like restored this beautiful Volkswagen Bug, and it was great, and I loved it. And Mike's like, oh, let me find a Volkswagen Bug. I'm like, yep, no, we're not buying a Volkswagen Bug. He would buy all the cars if he could, but we're not buying anything else. But anyway, since that dream on Friday, I've been kind of blue, kind of sad. I don't know. It's like my dreams, like my father is so vivid in the dream, and then the reality that he's not here, I think is what does it for me. Makes it kind of like blah. And then I was telling a friend, Mia's been kind of mean to me this weekend. Not mean in like a disrespectful way, but like mean in that I'm like, Mia, do you want to watch a movie together? Mia, do you want to hang out? And she's kind of like, meh. So it's been kind of crummy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just uber sensitive. I don't know, but she won't watch a movie with me, but she'll be eating these biscuits. All right, almost done. Last one, it kind of, like I said, looks like a donut. Now, the piece that, I guess I should be a little embarrassed, but I'm really not, because I'm not a baker. This is all new to me. And you know what? Anna actually reached out to me today, and she was like, you know what? Let's try some other recipes. And I think I want to do that. I think that would be really cool. But I'm not someone who has a ton of kitchen tools. So the next part is we have to put like an egg wash on the top, and Anna had a nice little brush that she brushed on. I don't have a brush. I looked. I don't own a like brush for baking. So I'm gonna wash my hands again, and then, or actually, you know what? I'm not gonna wash my hands because I don't have a brush. So I'm going to use my hands to just put the egg on top. So we're just going to put some egg on the top of each of these. And then we're going to put them in the oven for 375 for 11 to 13 minutes, whichever one, I don't know. And then I'll come back and I will show you. Anna and we put, which was a really interesting combination that I had never thought of doing. We put cream cheese and a raspberry jam on top, and it was very good. So I'm gonna see, I have cream cheese, I think I have strawberry jam. So I'm gonna try mine with that, and then we'll see what Mike and Mia want, whether they want, Mike usually just wants butter. And Mike's not really supposed to have a lot of bread. So we'll see if he will taste it, and then Mia will probably have jelly. So I'm gonna wash my hands, put them in the oven for 13 minutes, and then I will come back. Alexa, set the timer for 12 minutes. Oh, Alexa's not working because last night Alexa was flashing and Mike thought she was spying on us, so he unplugged her. So, no Alexa. Here's what they look like. I'm gonna put them in the oven and I'll be back. Friends, I'm back. I don't know, like they're not bagels, they're not biscuits. I don't know, I'll have to ask Anna what they're actually called, but they are done. And I'm gonna show you. Two of them got like a little browner, these two. But like the consistency, like you can see they're like very bouncy. They're not heavy. Yeah, and I noticed like this one was getting a little brown, so I rotated the pan in the oven, but I don't know. They smell good. They look good. I actually am going to try to duplicate what Anna and I did. So I have not a cute jam. I have a jam. This is a strawberry. At Anna's house, we had raspberry, which was delicious, but I don't have any raspberry jam. So we have strawberry jam and these old antique little, they're not like ramekins. I don't know, but they were my great-grandmother's and I love them. And so something else I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not look at things that I love as it's too good to use, but use the stuff I love because I have it because my great-grandmother gave it to me and I want to use it. So we have the strawberry jam in this, and then we have cream cheese. So what Anna and I did was, and this is Logan's recipe. Logan was the one that came up with this combination. They put cream cheese and then a little bit of jam. Delicious. So that's what we're going to do. Mike nor Mia want to be on camera today. So it's fine. It's my thing. So they're not going to be. I'm going to make 2 of these for them. I'm going to hand it to them, see what they think, and then I'll let you guys know what it is. I'm going to also taste one and let you know. Okay, so first of all, Mike and Mia over here. This is what they look like. Yummy, yummy. And I'm going to put some cream cheese and jam on each. So let's try it. Let's also see, like, when you open it, when you cut it open, like, look at this. Look. Delicious. Okay. So we're going to put some cream cheese. And then we're going to do some jam. Mike, you don't mind. Why don't you come over so that we can get your first impression? Come on. Mike is a team player. He worked last night. He's had no sleep really, so he's being a team player.
Hi.
Okay. All right. This is what it looks like. Little jam, little cream cheese. Let's see. And then we'll make one for Mia. Let's see what Mike thinks.
Very good.
Well, Mike would say that about anything, actually. He says that about everything. So, okay. So that's one person. Let's see what Mia thinks. We'll give her this one. I'm excited. I'm excited for me. Mia loves homemade bread. We went through a phase where I was making homemade biscuits. My sister had given me a biscuit recipe, and it's like super simple. I get very intimidated by bread that you need yeast. If it doesn't need yeast, I'm good. So my sister found a biscuit recipe, didn't require yeast, and I was making it like over and over and over again. My mom was like, Mia's going to be a chunky monkey with all that bread. So this might be a new recipe that I feel like Mia's going to be like, Mom, make this one, because this one, it's delicious, it's quick, it's easy, and actually it's something Mia could make herself. Like, I really need to help her become more self-sufficient. So, Mia, here's yours. And then I'm going to make one for myself. You're not on camera. Tell me what you think. At least just say what you think. And I'll make one for myself. Good? So, it looks like these are a hit. Mike has had 2, and now Mia's going to have 1 as well, a second one as well. I think the consensus is that they're kind of like, they're not quite a biscuit, they're not quite a roll. I'm not really sure what they are. What would you guys say they taste like? Like, the consistency is like what? Either, it's more chewy. Like what? Like, more like a dessert more than like a... More like a dessert, kind of? Yeah. Okay. This would probably be good with, like, this would probably be a great base for, like, a strawberry shortcake. Do you guys think so? Like, if you used it for, like, with some whipped cream and strawberries, would that be a good combination, do you think?
I mean, it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
Like, it's heavier than, like,
a biscuit.
Oh, it's more like a biscuit. I mean, it's heavier than what you would normally use for a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. But, like, definitely something you would want me to make again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so, I think that's a wrap. Like, we enjoyed them. I want to thank Anna again, because she's the one who shared the recipe, who let me come over to her house, and we made them and shared the dough. So, yeah, I want to thank Anna again for the experience. It's definitely something that I will make again. As I was saying, kind of a weird weekend, just not feeling 100% great. Interestingly, I did talk to a friend last night who watched my Friday check-in, and he said, other people may not realize it, but I can tell that you're still struggling. And when he said that, I thought, wow, like, it felt really insightful, because as much as I'm trying every single day to feel better, to be better, to prioritize my joy, prioritize my self-care, I still think that I struggle every day to not feel sad, to not miss my dad, to not feel like I don't want to leave my house. Sometimes I'm just sad. But I'm trying. Making this bread this morning was a good way of, like, getting out of my own way. Because honestly, I would have probably just did nothing. So, thank you again, Anna, for this. Thank you for giving me something to do today. My family enjoyed it. And yeah, we're going to just enjoy what's left of Sunday. And I will be back tomorrow with a beginning of the week check-in, with a new affirmation card, and hopefully a good outlook on a new week. So, wishing you all well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I will see you all soon. Bye.